Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's another Luciuscast coming at you. How's your day going? How was your weekend? How'd you like them videos, huh? Were they good? What do you think about the oh man, pollo campero chicken? All right, did you think on it like I thought on it? I thought it was a little funny. This guy's a little too willing to look happy about the fact you're buying his fried friends, or quote-unquote friends, you know. Seems like a Jim Jones type of guy, if you ask me. But how are you guys doing? Lucius update for you guys. Looks like I'm gonna have a little more time to spend with y'all. There's pretty much a open and shut case that I am positive with the COVID right now. It's very possible I had it back in February. I got sick twice in a row. I feel fine, but essentially my girl, she works at a hospital. One of her coworkers came up positive, which by their standards and procedures means that she has to get checked out, and she got a drive-through test kind of thing, whatever, and the results came back as a positive. So considering how this thing gets transmitted, it's pretty much a slam dunk that I am also positive with it, which means I have to do the responsible thing, and that is cut myself off from physical contact with pretty much everyone but her. And that's not too much of a hard task to summon up inside of me. It's not too much different from every other day. It means I get 2 weeks off from my job. I don't know what that means for my paycheck, but I'm pretty sure it'll be there. My job will be there at the other end of this thing. It just kind of sucks that it had to happen right when everything was looking to open up. I'm not too concerned about my own ability to tough this one out. I'm pretty sure I'm all right. It's had to have been days and nothing. I don't feel any sort of kind of symptom whatsoever. And then supposedly the coworker was from last week. In the background, you're hearing the toadies. Yeah, I'm bringing back the music. I like to hear some music as I drive. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere public. This is all private traveling here. Yeah, man, I just wish I had kind of more shit on hand. I never stocked up on anything, so I'll have to deal with what I got. And I'll let you guys know if anything gets worse. Like I said, I don't really think this is much anything. I talked about it so much, and then the world was just like, all right, Lucius, here you go. Have a taste. Have some of this uncut COVID. I don't even know if she has information on what type it is or anything. I'll have to ask her. At any rate, that's where I'm at. That just means more content for you guys, though. I'm gonna have all the time in the world to do these things I otherwise didn't when I was working, and that pretty much, I think, locks in the sample pages getting worked on, Battle Brick Road piece getting done. Unfortunately, my method of doing things is kind of wherever my interests go, in terms of the thing I want to draw. It's usually where I just tend to flow. It's hard enough to try to do some of this stuff when you want to do it. It's a whole lot harder when you lost interest in it, and that's what I always strive to do, is keep my interest in the game. And I want to get more and more pat down the Dick Rider look, the Dick Rider aesthetic, and all that. And the more I kind of play with the idea, the more that I think story elements can be dragged into it, and they could all get rejected. Who knows? But the more I throw out there, the more interest gets built up, the bigger the project can become. And I have ambitious plans. However, ambitious plans are pretty easy to sink once you actually try to do them, especially if you're doing it like I'm trying to do everything, which is one-man army it. But that's the way I'm gonna go about it, and I wanted to have like one of the most spectacular campaign drives, but I'm noticing a lot of potential landmines for what I would like it to be, and trying to figure out how I can get around that, and kind of secure everything up. It just sucks. I just had this happen. I made the background piece of art where like Dick Ryder is making out with an angel character, and I was doing a time-lapse replay video of that set to a song by AC/DC, which I thought, alright, it's not even an official release. It was a demo version that was in a box set, and I was like, I really always dig this. It would be a great way to kind of like expose it, and like a nice little backing track for the whole drawing process, only to have it post and get blocked immediately. It was pretty much like all within seconds. I was like, shit. And in the end, I mean, it's not the greatest piece of content. It's pretty lazy kind of thing, but I thought, I credited it where it went, what the band was, the song, everything. I wasn't trying to hide the fact. I was using major artists from, Jesus, how long ago would it be now? 40 years ago, a 40-year-old song, unreleased version of it. On major studio album, one of those box set, alternate takes. It got cut, and I was like, all right, well, I guess I'm not trying to go for more AC/DC songs in the future. That sucks, and I kind of know. Knowing that, and knowing I know because I've been a pretty big fan of theirs since I really got into music, and I know that they were pretty much unavailable for iTunes, purchasing it digitally for a while. They were hard to find. And also, only recently were they available widely on YouTube. There were songs of theirs. I was like, oh man, I'd like to listen to Night Prowler. Couldn't find it. All I could find was cover band, tribute band versions of it. And I'm like, yeah, no offense, but this is the inferior version. And then eventually it popped up, and I thought, oh, maybe they finally took that stick out of their ass. The owners of the songs, and realized there's a much greater value to having exposure, except still not, because they didn't want me to use it for my stupid drawing video, which might have got a dozen of you to look at it and be like, you know what, that was a cool song. Even if you don't know the band, or if you did know the band, you'd probably be like, whoa, I don't remember hearing that anywhere. But yeah, it's still out there. I put up the song on Twitter. It's Touch Too Much, demo version. It's a little more bluesy. I really liked it, actually more than the Highway to Hell release. Yeah, I mean, not much else beyond that. I'll probably be on Inkspot's stream tomorrow night. And, you can catch my shenanigans there. It's usually pretty raunchy, pretty undirected, too. Kind of meandering topic content. You know, we don't really have a purpose or a cause, so we just talk about how shitty things are. It's a general start of it, but it goes into who knows where after that. When it comes to ink spots, there's no guarantee, and sometimes he's not even in control of his own stream, and you know, whatever works. Sometimes you get magic, sometimes you just get crap, mediocre garbage, but 3 hours, you can probably find some goodness in that. I'll try to clip those shows since I have this newfound free time. I have to go back through Rotten's stream from the other night, Atomic Deuce. For those moments, I wrote down timestamps as I listened back through it. And like the last third, I kind of was semi there in memory. I guess like a lot of this I kind of lost. Afterward, I went into the War Campaign Discord, and that shit brought my my internet or my browser or both to their knees. I had very broken audio. If any of you guys know some tips on that, I tried looking at the settings to see if there was some like getting rid of a lot of functions to just have a better connection, but I could only hear people talking like half the time, and then my browser just crashed, and I was like, you know what, it was about 4 a.m. at that point. This is as good a time as any for me to just try to go to bed, and that's what I did. So yeah, that's what's going on with me, and you know, I'll be scoping out something to talk about with you guys. Might even make some appearances on the midday repartee with Rod, now that I have a little open time slot, but all remains to be seen. We will see, but I strongly believe that by the end of this 2 weeks I will have those sample pages done. It's something I've been meaning to do. I just have to get down and do it, and with a full open schedule, it'd be a lot easier to do a lot of this shit. You know, I usually have 4 to 6 hours after my job every day to try to get something done, feel like I got somewhere. And then I'm also trying to catch up on streams. Sometimes I'm on streams, and if you're on streams, I can't really be drawing because it's just like a section of my own like ability to engage in the conversation. So otherwise, I'm just sitting in the background if I don't. But yeah, that's what's going down with me. I'll check in with you guys later. Take care. You know, you can pray for me if you want, but I'm sure I'll be all right. Take care, guys. Later.